Welcome the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn to your March reading. I have been guided to do it differently this month, and I think that's because the energy is so high at the moment with everything that's going on, that the overriding energy in the messaging will be the same for each of the signs of Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So let's start and see what messages we've got for you for March 2022. What is the overriding energy message that is required for the earth signs for March, please? Okay. Freedom, which is quite poignant at the moment, isn't it? Okay, and we'll just have another card, please, that goes with this message. Ether, so the seamless, unspeakable. I think that's the same card actually that the water signs had as well for March. And here's the other message, please. Another card for the signs. The sacral chakra, core of creation. Okay, so the message here. Okay, so again we've got the freedom card, we've got ether, the seamless, unspeakable, and the sacral chakra, core of creation. Okay, so with freedom, it's about choosing to live the life that you want. It's about spreading your wings and living how your truth is telling you to live. With the ether, the seamless, unspeakable, that's about having basically, again, doing what it is that brings you comfort, what resonates with you. It's a blank canvas. It's about manifesting what you want in your life. And with the sacral chakra, the core of creation, that goes quite well with this, the ether card, because this is the core of creation. This is about your emotions. This is about speaking your truth. This is about how you feel and how you can create a new path, or to let go of everything that doesn't serve you in your emotion wise. Okay, so we'll just go into the book and read what the messages are for you for these cards. So freedom, living the life you love, liberation as a shift in perspective, the many facets of freedom, inviting enjoyment and inspiration to your life, discovering what freedom means to you, overcoming limitation, unbound creative expression, choice over obligation. Freedom means living as you choose, with your wings and heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom in one form or another seems innate, and in Western culture the path to freedom is often equated with money. Ironically, chasing wealth can have the opposite effect due to the lengths taken for it to be acquired. It is possible to weave a life in thriving alignment with our soul's calling while financially supporting our realities. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free, our lifestyles may not change drastically. It is more of a state of mind. The only change might be that you are choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. We may move through periods of life in a dazed blur of routine. What seemed like the dream career or lifestyle may have become somewhat of a prison. We may feel stuck, blocked, or uninspired. We might know deep down that it's time to step into something different, but feel tied to what we have set up for ourselves, perhaps financially or because others depend on us. It may feel like something needs to change externally before you can make the step, but it doesn't usually work that way. As scary as it may seem to get off a self-perpetuating spiral, we need to initiate our own change. Small changes that don't impinge on your work or family can be enough to tell the universe you are ready for something else. Think about where you might find inspiration, then begin researching and try it out. Try a few new things. This will help shift the direction of your inner being. Before you know it, opportunities will start to open for you. It will then be your choice to follow a new path or to continue as you are. Letting go, trusting and loving without limitation are also a big part of internal freedom. There are lots of ideas about what freedom can be. Having a framework for what it can be means even more freedom can flourish. Complete freedom can also be overwhelming, confusing or ungrounding. Structure and security are friends of freedom. They support fun, safety, expansion, sustainability and exciting possibility. The divinatory meaning for this card is: bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also, consider what freedom looks like to you in the bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of greater freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. Okay, again with the whole letting go, that sort of goes with your sacral chakra, and creating the freedom that you want is all tied in with these other cards. So let's look at the ether and see what that is. So the seamless unspeakable, 0 point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold, anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitlessness, paradox. This illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is the silent meditative moment out of time, the centered and present place beyond the hustle of the mind and outside world. It is where all dreams are birthed, and it is the light we may fear to be darkness when, just for one moment, everything ceases to exist. This is the place between worlds, the womb before we incarnate, and from here we can choose where we go. The land has been tilled in readiness for the flowers we wish to seed. Outdated doors have been closed, and in the space between the breaths we open the new ones. What may be perceived as the endless black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal, the core that all our fears may be peeled back to. Excuse me. When we step through the darkness, we realise it is only a short distance away from the white void at the centre of creation and heaven. Herein lies the feeling that we may have been striving our whole life to meet and yet simultaneously, subconsciously, running from. In this place of graceful surrender, we may know we are held and allow ourselves the spaciousness to drop deeper into the experience of our existence. The theme for the card is too elusive and mysterious to define, a knowing without words, the spaces in between life force energy. And we'll go to the sacral chakra, the core of creation. Feelings, emotional responses, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, letting go, creativity, sacred sexuality, passion, healthy boundaries, and valuing the body. You are invited to revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of fitting perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of a moment where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Your entire paint kit is present, as no part is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a point of deep experience. This is the ecstatic moment of conception for a project or new life. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create with. Get in touch with your creativity and embrace your natural expression, however it looks to you. The way you live is an art form, a unique expression of yourself. You can dance through challenge, sing through restriction, and paint your reality. The theme to this is your relationship with your body, your sensuality, and your sexuality. Okay, now we'll just have another message, please, for the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, please, for March. What is the message that goes with this reading, please? What message goes with this reading, please? Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. This card signifies that you're possibly overreaching and striving too hard in the material world for things that will make you feel good, or that you're looking for specific answers. When you're constantly reaching outward to achieve and acquire more and more, it's easy to slip further away from your spark, your life force, and your soul may wander off its original track. While we're all born connected to spirit, the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us will be replaced with another source or substitute, such as food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. This card is your wake-up call. It's time to pull back from the stresses and strains of daily life and seek out that inner place of silence, calmness and peace. Meditation will help you connect to the source once again and provide you with the opportunity to step back and view your current life from the eyes of your soul. That goes quite well again with the Ether card, where it's that blank canvas, it's that 0 point, which 0 point is when you are in that in-between place between reality and your meditation space, where you are you are connected to source and your mind is empty, basically, because you are connecting to source. So this card is saying to you to reconnect, to stay connected, to find that place, to actually spend that time, to create the space and the time to do that connection. Okay, and can we have another card, please? Another message, please. The message that goes with this reading, please, for the earth signs for March. creativity. There we go, you can't get away from that. You have an inner spark that loves to create. This spark feeds off a wide array of inspiration and needs devoted time and space to stay on fire. Do what you can to nourish and intensify your creative expression so it may burn brighter with its own vital aliveness. There we go. It's all tying in together for you. Okay. And a final message, please. Final message from the earth signs. Oops, a daisy. I think that's just a bad shuffle. Final message, please. Okay. Final message, please. So that's your artwork for this card. All is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Believe in your dream, love it, breathe it, and let it fill your thoughts, but you must take action also. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Dreams are first envisaged, but then they must be built. You will succeed if you work at it. Again, that's creating your dreams. It's acting on your dreams to make what you are dreaming to come into fruition. Okay, so they are your messages for March. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Until the next reading, I'll say goodbye and thank you.